Three things I would recommend to cyclists because we handle a lot of bicycle accidents at CLS Law. Number one, wear reflective clothing. So make sure you're bright, whether it's day or night. Insurers and defendants are going to look at what the person was wearing to see how bright they are and how visible they may have been to the other driver. I'd also say always make sure that you have a bike light on. Certainly at night, that's something that's going to come up as to how visual you are. Number two, make sure you're following the rules of the roadway. So at a minimum, make sure that you're in the bicycle lane. A lot of these cases that we see are folks that are turning into a parking lot and then will hit a cyclist claiming that they didn't see them, and so they're going to look at where you were. If you were in the bike lane correctly, that's going to give us a much stronger case, whereas if you're on the sidewalk, even though it really shouldn't make all that much of a difference, the insurer is going to point out that because you were on the sidewalk and maybe there was some obstruction, some bushes or things like that, that the driver they're less liable because they couldn't have seen you. So reflective clothing, and make sure you're obeying the rules of the road and that you're in the bike lane. And then third, and this can be post-incident, but I would make sure that if you get hit by a car or truck and you're on your bicycle, make sure that you get the driver's insurance information. For a lot of people, that's an afterthought. They're just kind of worried about their body and their bike and the adrenaline's pumping and things like that. And above all, they're not in a vehicle, so they may not be thinking, when you get in a fender bender or rear ender in your car, first thing is I got to get this guy's insurance information regardless because I got to get my car fixed. You need to think that way when you get into a bicycle accident as well, because your damages tend to be higher. You don't have a car to protect you. When you get hit on a bicycle, you may feel okay at first, but chances are your injuries are going to be much worse.